YouTube, I gotta be real with you. And what I'm about to say might not feel comfortable, it may not feel good to hear, but it's the truth. And the truth is that not everybody is your friend, man. There are many people out here that want to exploit you for what you have and for the potential that God has placed over your life, for what you can bring to the table. There's many people who want to use you, that want to bring you down and don't want to see you achieve your full potential. That's the truth, man. So today we're talking about how to identify those fake friends and how to move accordingly when we find out who's real and who's fake, who's a snake in our lives. Now, before we talk about all of that, how we doing, fellas? Welcome back to another video on the Evolved Manhood channel. I'm Jeremiah, and if you're new, welcome to the family, man. Consider subscribing, consider liking, and just joining the Evolved Manhood tribe, the family, the brotherhood that we've built here on YouTube. Now, let's do our daily affirmation and get right into the video. Repeat after me. I'm growing, I'm changing, and I'm evolving. For God, for my goals, and for my legacy. All right, if you did that today, if you participated, as always, I appreciate you. And let's get right into today's topic. Now listen, fellas, there are 3 distinct ways that you can identify a fake friend, or what I'm gonna call in this video, a snake in your life. Why do we call them snakes? Because snakes are known for biting when you least expect them. Snakes are known for sneaking up on you, for appearing friendly, for appearing docile, until they make that move to take you down or to inflict pain upon you in your life. That's why we're gonna call them snakes today. Now, the first way to identify a fake friend or a snake in your life is somebody that doesn't celebrate your accomplishments. Now, me, and this is not to be boastful or to be prideful in any sort of way, everything that I've achieved is because of God's grace and not because of my own strength. But listen, I'm the type of person that gets a lot of accomplishments. In high school, I got a lot of awards. I was kind of that student that was in his books, that took care of his studies, and that won awards, that was well liked by the teachers. And one thing that I noticed is that not all of my friends had the same reaction to my success. Now, I wasn't the type of person to be all up in everybody's face, to post all of my achievements on Instagram, to talk about everything. But when I win awards, there were people that didn't always make it a priority to congratulate me or to smile or to clap for me when I won something. You know what I'm saying? And it's understandable from both sides. As being somebody who wins a lot, sometimes you want to see other people win. But as a friend of a winner, you should be a supporter, be an uplifter of that person, be somebody that claps when your friends succeed. Now, I had certain friends that I now know aren't my friends, that were acquaintances, that would say, man, what you trying to be all smart for? They would make those underhanded, backhanded comments about my successes. And you have to have the discernment, fellas, to realize some people don't really have your best interest at heart. And bigger than that, more specific than that, some people only want to see you win if they're doing better than you. Some people only want you to do as good as they want you to do. They don't want to really see you go and be great and succeed and be better than them. They want to keep you at this level, keep you happy and content with being here when God has called you to be up here, fellas. So when you have friends that don't really congratulate you or clap for you or help you succeed, that's a sign. That's a sign to move accordingly and to cut them off and to only keep healthy and supportive people in your circle. And in the same way, I'm really big on this. I'm gonna clap for any of my friends that succeed or do anything of value, of substance. I'm gonna be the loudest person in that audience, their loudest support system. Because in the same way that they support me and clap for me and celebrate me, I'm gonna do the same thing in return as a good friend would. And you deserve what you put out, isn't that right, fellas? You deserve what you give to other people. So if you're out here clapping the loudest for others, demand the same. Don't ask for it, just expect it. And if they're not meeting that standard, move accordingly. Second, another way to identify fake friends in your life is people that don't have strong communication with you. You see, there are some friends that will talk to you only when you're the last option in the room. There are some friends that only come up to you and approach you and make conversation with you when you're the last option in that area. You're not a priority to them, you're an option. And listen, fellas, you are worth too much to ever be an option to anybody. In the same way that you wouldn't want to talk to a female, a woman, or a girl, depending on your age, that is talking to 4, 5, 6 dudes at a time, demand that from your friends. Not in the way that you own that friend or that you have to have them talking to you whenever you both are in the room. But if you notice that you're always getting put on the back burner, that they're not ever really trying to approach you, if you don't approach them first, that is a sign that you're not a priority to them, fellas. Let me say it slowly so you really understand me and hear me. That is a sign that you're not a priority to them. You're an option. You deserve to be more than an option to the people around you. You should be a necessity in their lives if they're really your friend. And not everybody's going to be that close to you to where you're always going to be their first choice. But being the last is a sign that that's not really your closest friend, man. That's not really a good friend to you. If you ever get into an argument with your friends, and let me be very specific about this, because some people think that a friendship means never having an argument. No, fellas, it's not right. Relationships come with disagreements and arguments. It's how you handle those and move past them that defines the strength and integrity and the importance of that friendship for you. So if you ever have an argument with a friend and they seem like they're distant after that, they don't really talk to you after, move accordingly, fellas. That's a sign. If you ever have an argument with a friend and you feel like they're going behind your back and talking to this person and that girl and that guy, that's a sign. Move accordingly. If you ever get into an argument and you feel like they don't really consider your point of view or what you feel or your feelings or how you're interpreting things, that is a sign, fellas. Move accordingly. You see, you are too valuable. Your presence and your personality is too valuable to be treated like an option and to be treated like a throwaway to other people, man. And that's the truth. But if you don't place that value in yourself and identify that value in yourself, it's not there. That's what I want you to pick up from this video. You put the value on your own life. You put the value on your time. You put the value on your person. You put the value on your energy. When you don't give it value, when you give it to everyone, it doesn't really have that same substance as somebody who moves with that power and that confidence with themselves. And finally, the third point that I wanted to make on how to identify fake friends. A fake friend is not going to be there for you when it counts. A fake friend will not show up for you unless there's something in value for them. A fake friend might want to go out with you, but they're going to forget their wallet sometimes. A fake friend is going to want to spend time with you when they're gaining something in return. A fake friend is going to use you for what you have and not respect you and appreciate you for who you are. I'm the type of friend that likes to be generous. I feel that biblically I'm called to be generous with what God has blessed me with. I'm going to, if I have it, pay for my friends' meals sometimes. I'm going to treat them to things sometimes. And I expect the same from them if they have it. There's so many different situations and variables with this, but not everybody's always going to have the finances to be able to do that for their friends. But when God blesses me, that's how I move. And that's what I expect from the people I hold close to me. If your friends are always hesitant to ever do anything for you, to make sacrifices for you, to show you that they care without just words, but with actions. And listen, fellas, I don't always mean money. Your friends can show you that they care about you through their time, through showing up for your events, for what's important to you, showing up to your games, whether it be baseball, basketball, or football, man. Showing up to your speaking events, showing up to the fashion shows you throw. It could be anything, fellas, but your friends show that they care for you through their actions, not just their words. In the same way, you need to show up for your friends. I don't care if your friend is a puppeteer. They like using puppets or something. And hear me out, this is a crazy example, but they like using puppets. That's what they do. If they're having a puppet show, you go show up for them, man. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's not always about what you feel comfortable doing. It's about being there for somebody that you love and respect. It's bigger than just you and your feelings. Your life is bigger than just you. I want you to realize that as well from this video. Don't show up for people that don't show up for you, man. Don't be there and be a stand-up guy for people that don't do the same for you. They don't deserve you, fellas. Real quick, I want you to go out through this next week, through this next month of your life, and be very direct about your boundaries and about your standards and your friendships. And I know it may seem hard to let people go, but it's going to be necessary for your evolution, for you to keep people in your life and make space for people in your life that are meant to be there, that are going to value you, that are going to be there for you, that appreciate you in the realest way possible, in a way that your current friends might not do the same. All right? That's all I got for y'all today, fellas. I hope this video helped you. I hope it impacted you in some way. If it did, let me know in the comment section. All right? I want to hear from you guys. Let me know how your life is going, man. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to actually leave a comment in the comment section today just telling you guys about my life and start a conversation with me, man. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right? So I'll see you in the next video. Let's continue evolving to manhood.